We're going to graph the system of linear equations. Our first equation is y equals 1/2 x. So to graph this equation, we're going to start by noting the y-intercept and the slope of the line. So the y-intercept, since there's no constant in this equation in the form y equals mx plus b, the y-intercept would be at 0. The slope is a coefficient, the number in front of x, so we'd have 1/2. It's positive, so that means for the slope we're going to move up 1 and right 2. So I'm going to start by plotting a point on the y-axis. I'm going to go over to my y-axis, and I'm going to put a point at 0. That's right at the origin. So then, to find another point, I'm going to just line those up to start with. I'm going to move up 1 and right 2 and place a point there. I could continue that step pattern. If I just line that up, I'm going to go up 1 and right 2. And I could fit one more. So I'm going to again line it up, go up 1, right 2, and then we could go backwards as well. If I line that back up at the point 0, 0, instead of going up 1, right 2, I could go down 1 and left 2. I'm going to plot the remaining points on my graph. I like to use up my whole graph. And then I'm going to connect my points. And then I'm going to label it with y equals 1/2 x. Now I'm going to plot my second line. For my second line, I have y equals 3/2 x minus 2. So I'm going to again use my y equals mx plus b and identify my y-intercept and my slope. My y-intercept is the number by itself with no x. You have -2. And then my slope is 3/2. It's positive, so that means I'm going to move up 3 and right 2. So to begin graphing this line, I'm going to plot a point at -2 on the y-axis. To get another point, I'm going to again line up a point with -0, -2, and then I'm going to move up 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 2, 1, 2. And that's overlapping with that point right there. I'm going to just leave it off to the side a little bit so you see it. And then I'm going to again plot another point. So I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, to the right 2. And again, try and use up your whole graph. So line it up, go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 2. And then if I use the space on my left of my graph, I'm going to do the opposite of up and right. I'm going to move down 3 and left 2. And that's the last point I could fit. I'm going to then connect the points. And at this point, I'm ready to name the solution to the system. If you note, you have intersecting lines. They cross right here where the two lines intersect. I highlighted it in green so it stands out. So I have to name that solution. There's one solution at the point 2, 1. Remember, when you name your solution, always give the x value first, followed by the y. So again, when you name your point, x value first, followed by the y. So the solution to this system would be the point 2, 1.